Wow. People are done with NaLyssa Smith. Traitor. Get her off the team. Adios amigos, as that guy.
Someone recently suggested that NaLyssa Smith, the star player for the Indiana Fever, could be at the heart of the team's struggles. Sounds crazy, right? After all, she's one of their top performers. But trust me, there's more to this story than meets the eye. What's really going on with Smith and the Fever? Why is her future with the team suddenly in question? We're about to dig into the surprising details that are shaking up the locker room. And here's the twist. It's not what you'd expect. Get ready for a revelation that will leave you speechless.
I believe truly in my heart that connected teams are winning teams. And so people who fit, players who fit the culture of the Indiana Fever and where we are and where we're moving towards.
When a new coach starts talking about culture and embracing roles, you know something's up, right? That's exactly what happened when Stephanie White took over as head coach of the Indiana Fever. Let's rewind to her first press conference. Everything seemed upbeat, full of optimism and big goals. But there was one thing that didn't sit quite right. White couldn't stop talking about building around a core, and it raised some eyebrows. Something about the way she framed it felt off.
Clark, a generational player, and Aaliyah Boston, certainly when you think about back-to-back Rookie of the Years and what each of those players have done up until this point for their universities, in the game of basketball, for the women's basketball culture and community, it's unprecedented. And to be able to work with those guys and Kelsey Mitchell, who I think has weathered the storm of Indiana Fever basketball, and I felt like had the best year of her career, this year. And really, when you think about teams, you think about a core three, right? You think about a big three, and to be able to work with that big.
Hold up. Where's NaLyssa Smith in all of this? You'd expect a former no. 2 overall pick to be front and center. But nope, her name didn't even come up. Now you might be thinking, maybe she just forgot to mention Smith. But let's be real. This is a player who is supposed to be the future of the franchise. That's not something you just overlook.
We want players that will fit in seamlessly with our core three, which includes Kelsey Mitchell. We want players to fit in seamlessly with the core three. We want players that will play a role and will embrace their role. And we want players that will fit in with the culture.
The new coach kept repeating buzzwords like unity and commitment. It was almost too subtle, like she was trying to send a message without saying it outright. But White didn't stop there. She kept going on and on about what she values in a player. Get this, she said success isn't just about individual talent, but about a team's collective willingness to go to battle together every day. Now, am I the only one who thinks that sounds like a direct shot at someone?
Because every single thing that she described wanting to build around Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, and Aaliyah Boston is the opposite of what NaLyssa Smith is.
Things took an even more interesting turn when White started describing her ideal player. It sounded like she was reading from an anti-NaLyssa checklist. She went on about wanting players who can embrace their roles and seamlessly fit in with the team's core three. Ouch. If you're NaLyssa Smith, that's got to sting. It's becoming pretty clear that White's vision for the Fever's future doesn't include her.
Level. You've got incredibly talented players right here in Caitlin and Aaliyah and Lexi, a team that was incredibly fun to watch, very tough to game plan against. So I'm glad I'm going to get to work with you guys, work with you ladies, instead of having to think about how to stop you.
If you think things are bad now, just wait until you hear about the TikTok incident. This one's a game changer.